to Weenie's Guide to Horror. I'm Amy, and I am the Weenie.
Oh, you're the Weenie?
I'm the Weenie. You're supposed to be the guide.
I'm the guide. Well, follow me as we go on a journey through Smile.
Oh, God.
Are you
I'm
excited?
trusting you with this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a lot more scared of this one than I am of Malignant.
Really?
I am.
All right. Well, first of all, I guess we should say we're back. And better than ever.
They probably figured that out.
We're back. Surprise. Spoiler alert. I was very sick for a week, and then I was in Las Vegas for CinemaCon for a week, but I am back.
I was here the whole time.
Amy was here. I assigned her some homework.
Waiting by the door like a dog.
I know. I feel bad.
Went to work.
But she did do her homework assignment.
I did.
She watched the new trailer for Insidious 5. That video is out now. Her reaction.
Looks fun.
I'm excited for it.
That red demon fella.
Yeah.
Darth Maul.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He'll get you.
So I gotta say, it's the 5th Insidious movie. However, I think, just based off this trailer, it's technically going to be number 3. It looks like it's going to pick up from the events of the first 2.
I legitimately didn't know they made more than the first one.
Have you seen the first one?
I have seen the first one.
All right. David's teacher, or former teacher, I think, owns the house from Insidious.
Oh, no.
And I kind of want to like interview her about it and just be like, so what is it like owning a house that's been in horror films?
Yikes.
I know. Or that's not true and it's a different horror film, but I think it's Insidious.
Yeah, or I'm making all of this.
Or it's all a joke like my hair today.
So, all right, so we're digging into Smile today.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go on the record and say that
You're
this
excited.
trailer probably scared me more than any horror movie trailer I've seen in a while. We saw it before, I think, Nope.
Okay.
And I was like Eric and I looked at each other because there's the spoilers, I guess you're watching this, where the woman comes up to the car and her head like falls off and like and Eric and I both like jumped and looked at each other and we were just like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I wish my neck could do that because then it would like loosen up.
Oh, how satisfying would that crack be?
Oh my God, I wish. We should work on it.
Um,
That's how we end the video. At the end of the video with our necks just...
Yeah, so it genuinely looks very scary. It looks very jump scare heavy.
Yeah.
Which, as I've been clear, I do not fuck with so good. The jump scares. I don't love those.
Oops.
Luckily, it's like 9 in the goddamn morning.
Yeah.
So.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. What do you know about this movie other than the neck?
I know it's about like a curse where creepy people are smiling. So I'm not sure exactly how this works. Is it like a... Yeah, I don't know exactly how I think it's some kind of curse or some kind of... It almost has like It Follows vibes of like...
Okay.
It's coming for you,
and
you know it's coming for you when you see the smiling people. I know there's... we were talking earlier, they did like the viral marketing stuff with having the
like at baseball games,
which was
like
very
that.
cool and fun, and I would love to see more of that with horror.
Oh, I
feel like horror can be such an inventive genre with
marketing.
I think
Scream did it because you know those like public cameras that show different like tourist areas? There were people dressed as Ghostface showing up on those cameras. But like, was it Paramount doing this or was it just like a creepy thing happening? I still don't know.
That's fun.
But I love when there's like viral marketing campaigns specifically for horror. This movie originally was made for streaming. So I am so glad that they put it out theatrically. And I will say, when I saw this, I've only seen it the one time in theaters. I was filming my review outside the theater after, and there was this lady, she was, I want to say like 69-ish years old.
420 years old.
666 years old. And she was smiling at me the entire time. And I was like, ma'am, your dentures are on the floor. But also like, are you doing it because you're being nice or are you going to get me?
Yikes.
I know. I'm so excited for you to see this.
I'm really scared of this one. This is very genuinely one where it's like, I don't think I would have watched this had someone not forced me. Like, I remember we were like going to a theater and I like saw a friend and I'm like, what are you seeing? And they were like, Smile. And I was like, good luck.
So far, the scariest thing about this video is my hair is getting worse somehow. It looked really cute when I got here. Didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. I think it did.
It did. It's fine.
The plan is we're gonna watch Smile. She's gonna be spooked. And then we're gonna come right back here and we're gonna just do a discussion about it. And hopefully Amy's still there. Hopefully my hair gets a little better. Hopefully I'm still there.
She willed her own heart to stop. She didn't want to watch this movie so bad.
Like, you never know, right? You never know.
The coroner's like, I've never seen it before. She just like tapped out. She just said nah and gave up on being alive.
It might just be me.
Oh, buddy, if that were an option.
Oh man, the thumbnail for this video needs to be us smiling. I mean, that's like every thumbnail.
Yeah. As opposed to those ones where we look real grumpy about being here.
Yeah.
Fuck this channel.
Okay, do you recognize her? She didn't smile.
Fuck off. No. No. No!
We're like 2 minutes in.
Oh, no.
I know. I was trying to remember what happened.
Mustache! Oh, no.
You're spooked?
Yes! It's a scary goddamn movie. God damn it!
Oh my god.
This movie sucks. Oh no. No.
Acapulco. She's tripping balls. All right, you guys, we did it. We made it through Smile. Amy's here. I wasn't sure if she was going to make it through.
That one was a lot.
Was it?
I thought it was very scary.
All right.
I knew going in that one was going to creep me out, though. Mm-hmm. It actually made me scream. Ooh. And I don't know if a horror movie has ever gotten an actual, like, yell out of me before. It really surprised me. Well, I don't do well with jump scares. Like, psychological, I can kind of do, but this one was very jump scare heavy.
Ooh, all right, because to me, our first movie was Malignant. I would say is like here on the horror scale. I would say Smile's here. We got a ways to go to spook you.
We do, but I'm curious because it's so subjective. Mm-hmm. So we'll see.
Yeah, because maybe something that's really scary to me, to you might just be like a walk in the park.
Those were the types of jump scares that really get me too.
Yeah, there were a couple where it's like it really subverted your expectations. Like there's one specifically that comes to mind where it's nighttime and there's the girl in the closet in the pitch black and she turns off the lights. And then it cuts to the next morning with the horn honking at her. That to me was really scary in the theater.
When she's... I think it fucked me up too. We'll get into my tragic backstory someday.
Oh my gosh.
Those like pop-up screamer videos were really ruined my life as a child. And I feel like those always had that energy of like, hey, look for this. Ooh. Look for this. Uh-huh. And then they get you. And I feel like the scare that got me maybe the worst in this had a very similar energy when she's listening to the audio.
Oh, yeah.
So you're like really starting to let your guard down and lean in to try to hear what she's hearing in the background of the audio file. And then the like jump scare right next to her head just really got me. So
something I noticed when we were watching this movie was in Malignant, there's the mystery of what is going on. Like that has a lot of mystery in it. And then in this movie too, there was a mystery element to it with like, what exactly is this curse?
I
and why is it being
pretty
passed
straightforward.
on? Yeah, but I mean, like, as it unraveled throughout the film, I was like, oh yeah, just starting out, you had no clue, really.
Right.
That that's what this movie was going to be about. So it was just kind of interesting that there's like a mysterious element about this movie too.
I feel like the mom's suicide was kind of the big puzzle piece.
Did you know at the very beginning when it showed the mom in the bed that was the mom?
No.
No, yeah,
I didn't put that together until she went back to the house, honestly, because I'm slow. But yeah, I feel like the big piece for me was like, oh, okay, this is not just the suicide they're seeing that like starts the ball rolling to everyone, because it's the girl references that her grandfather died in front of her, and then the protagonist has the mom's suicide, and then there's someone else they talk to who had, I think, the man in the prison.
Did he have someone close to
I
him too?
believe that's also it starts becoming a pattern of like, okay, everyone has had like an earlier in their life trauma. Yeah, his brother died in an accident, I think was what he said.
On top of the suicides happening in front of him.
Yeah, so it becomes like this is a trauma metaphor.
So what to you was the scariest part of the film?
Like I said, I think that bit where she's listening to the audio file, that really got me. That, and it felt like there was a little chunk about third, halfway in, where it's like that, when she gets the phone call.
Okay,
and they're like, turn around.
That's a good part. Yeah, that's
that
really good.
was terrifying. I feel like there were a couple really, really good ones, and it felt like it just started really hammering, because it was kind of slow burn, and it starts really hammering you with the jump scares for a minute, and then it mellows a bit by the third act.
And then did you have a favorite part of the movie?
When it's over.
Oh no, come on.
I was so scared. Favorite part?
The cat.
That was my least favorite
part.
part.
I must ask you a question.
Oh, poor mustache.
Oh.
I mean, it was effective. I guess I'll say that those like jump scares that really got me. And I guess the beginning. Actually, I really liked the beginning.
Okay.
Sort of that slow burn of like starting to see the people, I thought was just effective. I like that they took their time a bit and let that build and let that really just start to get creepy.
Yeah, a couple parts to me that come to mind are the birthday party where she falls through the glass table, because I really was not expecting that.
Yeah.
And then later in the film, when the mother grows in size in that cabin.
Those creature effects were really cool.
I really enjoyed that.
That design was really unsettling and good.
Did you have a favorite character? And I feel like I already know who your favorite character is.
The cat?
Mustache.
Mustache the cat,
Rest in peace.
Yeah. That's
Mustache?
my favorite character. Who do you think I was going to say?
I thought you were going to say the lead. Just because she's so good, she carries the whole film.
She's good. She has some heavy fucking lifting to do. There is like nothing but her in that movie.
Yeah. Did you have a least favorite part of the movie?
I did not like when the cat died.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, A, as an animal lover, but B, it just felt a little off course of what we knew. Like, it felt a little shock value for shock value's sake, and it didn't feel like it quite jived with what we knew was happening. Yeah. Because I don't feel like there were really any instances of something similar of like she was having hallucinations and stuff, but yeah, the I killed the cat and wrapped it up without realizing it just felt a little off center of what it had established this.
I honestly thought that was going to be like a dream or something. Not have that happen.
It felt like they just needed something big enough for everyone around her to turn on her, so she had like the impetus to go to Joel. But
what did you think of the ending of the film?
I liked it. It really did get me with the fake out, with like the happy ending fake out.
Yeah.
And I was starting to go, okay, you know what? I'll allow it. But generally, a horror movie's got to really earn its happy ending for me.
Yeah.
And I like that it ended with it's getting passed on, because of course it is, because that's generational trauma for you.
So it's already been announced that they are working on a sequel to this film. What would you like to see in that? Would you like to see it continue with where we left off with Kyle Gallner's character? Would you like to see a different part of the chain, like maybe the first smile, or just maybe in the future when it gets passed on again?
I think I'd want to see something different.
Mm-hmm.
I think, I don't feel like Joel as a character he was good. He did a good job, but that's not a character I'd be particularly compelled to go see an entire movie around him. And I feel like we've kind of done that little branch of it. So since they've established there are different chains of this happening, I'd love to see a completely different chain. I'd love for them to figure out some way to make it different. And I don't know how you do that. I don't.
Yeah. Well, they did mention there was like one in Brazil.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of okay if the sequel is technically a prequel and we get to see an earlier part of the chain. Maybe just like a change of location. And also maybe one of the ones where they do kill someone to subvert the chain.
You have to do something big and something different, because otherwise the jump scares will start to feel repetitive from the first one. You gotta up the ante somehow. So I'll be curious to see how they do that.
All right. Well, I gotta ask, could a weenie?
Should a weenie? No.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say probably not on this one.
Okay.
Because it does a little bit of everything too.
Yeah.
Because like Malignant, it's like, if you can handle medical body horror, it's not horribly terrifying unless you're squeamish with that stuff. This one had jump scares. It had a fair amount of violence, animal violence.
Yeah.
This is kind of gory, some monster horror. It really did scare the crap out of me. I don't know if my instinct when I saw the trailer was I could not handle that in theaters. And I think I was right on that one.
All right, so you need me to up the jump scares in the future.
I literally said no.
Don't up the jump scares in the future.
It's good. If you like horror, definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. But if you are a weenie like I am, this one might be pushing it.
So our next episode of Weenie's Guide to Horror, we're going to give you a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
And it's going to be something we've already seen. We both have seen Megan. However, neither of us have seen Megan Unrated, Megan Uncut, whatever they're calling this. Megan Unsnipped.
Are they calling it that?
We're going to call, that's what we should call it. Weenie's Guide to Megan Unsnipped. That's like really gross. But I'm just curious to compare what we saw in theaters to what they are doing with this.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect. I've been told it's not too much different.
Yeah, I've heard not super worth it, but I'm holding out some hope.
Yeah, I'm hoping there's at least something worth a different release, a different snip.
Because my biggest complaint with Megan was it just didn't hit like the gas enough. You know, I wanted it to really spiral into just, this is bananas territory.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sound like it's going to give me that, but I will try to go in with an open mind and an open heart.
So keep an eye out for the upcoming episode of Weenie's Guide to Megan Unsnipped.
Mathregan.
And until then, Acapulco.
Stay spooky, my little weenies.
That too, that's better.
Did we agree on that?
I think so.
You signed off on it.
What was it again? Stay spooky,
my little weenies.
My weenies of all sizes and shapes and colors. Bye.